Hello everybody, and I'm very excited to bring you the unboxing and quick review of the Bigme Inknote Color X, which is a 10.3 inch color e-ink display. This was sent to me by Bigme, full disclosure, but I am going to review this, and all these are all my thoughts, and Bigme have not had a chance to take a look at my video before I posted it, but just to let you know, let's get started. Flipping this sideways, there's actually two boxes in here. So this first box is actually going to be the tablet itself. And then there's another box in here that we'll look at later that's most likely going to be the case. So let's take a look at the box here first. And what do we have here? That's so big. Just for reference, this is the 7-inch Bigme B751C. So you can see the color difference there is quite dramatic. I'm just going to take this out, and it's, oh my goodness, it's so big. We're going to turn this on later and check it out, but for now I'm going to put it aside and see what else we have inside the box. And here we have a pen. Very interesting, a pen. I'm not quite sure what kind of layer they have in here. I'm actually going to find out. And I'm going to put that aside as well. And let's see what they have in here. So there is a quick start guide, which I will most likely not read. There's a sticker, quality check, and a warranty card. I'm going to put that aside. There is a USB-C cable. And finally, I think this is a gift. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing. There's a SIM popper. You have, I don't know what those are. Maybe it has something to do with the pen. And then this is for you to remove this. Oh, these are styluses, so I think you can remove the tips and you can replace them. Very interesting. So we're gonna be checking that out later as well. I'm gonna put this aside and let's take a look at the case. This is the box for the case, so we're just gonna open it up and see what the case looks like inside. Quite nice. I wonder if this is real leather or fake leather. I guess we'll find out. Let's see, take this out and let's open this up. Let's see what we got. Interesting. I like the case. I don't think it's real, to be honest. This must be magnetic. I'm just gonna take the tablet and see how it fits in here. I haven't unboxed it yet, or I haven't taken the plastic off the tablet. So let's see. If I put this in like this, oh, it's magnetic. Okay, very nice. So we're gonna check that out later. Oh, that's pretty strong actually. So we're going to check that out later. Let's look at the tablet itself. Alright, let's tear this off. Oh, that was tough to get off. Alright, off to the side. And this is the Bigme Inknote Color X, a 10-inch color e-ink display. Let's go through the specs right now. So I thought I would show you the specs on the older B751C. So as you can see, this tablet here is a 10.1 inch tablet. I'm going to scroll down so we can see a little bit more of the specs. As you can see, it has a 300 ppi HD screen, 2480 by 1860 resolution. That's basically Retina at this point. Paper index, I believe that's the roughness of the screen, so how much it feels like paper. Let's see what else it has. It has 36 levels of warm and cold light. It has cameras, which I don't know what the purpose of a camera is on an e-ink tablet, but we'll see. What else? I'm looking at a battery of 4,000 milliamp hours. That's not very big actually, so I'll be a little bit concerned about that. There is note-taking, paper-like screen, auto ghosting, auto anti-shake. That's something that this one has as well right here. Now what I'm interested in is the CPU. So let's scroll down over here. So interesting, it has a Dimensity 900. It's got 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, as well as a microphone, etc., Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It has Android 13, quite interesting as well, and included stylus and case. So very nice. Let's take a look at the hardware and see what we got. So first things first, this tablet is heavier for sure than the Bigme B751C, but it doesn't feel too heavy. I don't have an official scale on me, so I'll have to get the official weight numbers from Bigme. It does feel sturdier and a little bit higher quality, as it should, than the B751C, because it is much more expensive. Fairly rigid. It's not going to flex too much. Let's look at the back side. It is plastic on the back, and here you can see on the back there is a camera here, and of course on the front there is another camera on this side over here. Fairly thick bezels. I kind of wish they put some buttons here maybe for reading, but there are no buttons, unlike the old one over here. There's buttons on the side, and let's look at the sides now. So here in the top of the tablet you have a power button that actually doubles as a fingerprint sensor apparently, so I'm gonna have to test that out. There are also 4 digital microphones that you can use here as well. That's quite interesting. And then on this side you have a little magnetic port that actually is for the pen. It's for the pen to snap onto, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like right now. So the pen has a little port like this, and it just snaps on like so, and you saw that it actually charges the pen as well. So very, very innovative. I like that a lot. And on this side we have speakers, and finally on the bottom here we have the USB-C port, as well as the micro SD / SIM card slot. I'm gonna have to check if it has a SIM card slot over here. Alright, so I took some time to set up the Bigme tablet. I'm just gonna turn it on, and we're gonna go through a couple of functions here just to show you what the screen looks like. In my opinion, this color e-ink screen is actually quite a bit better than what you get in the B751C. I'm not quite sure what is different. My only thought maybe is that it's a higher resolution. Maybe there's a slight refresh in the technology, or maybe it's just plain bigger, or the backlight is just brighter. But as you can see, compared between the two, you know what, that's not a good spot. Maybe I'll do this. Compared between the two, you can kind of see that this one over here is slightly crisper, slightly clearer, a bit hard to tell on camera, but it does look better on this one. The resolution, it's definitely better on this one as well. It looks better at the very least, but the pixel per inch, I believe they might be similar, I guess. But anyway, I'm just going to turn this off, and we're going to go through some of the things that you can do on this tablet over here. So the first thing I did was I installed Google Play Books, because I do read a lot of books on this app, and I will not allow notifications. So let's read this book that I've been reading for a while now. Looks pretty good. Like, everything is fairly good. I do wish there were buttons, because I do very much like the buttons on my B751C. So that's quite good, but otherwise it works quite well. I'm going to turn off those animations so they're less annoying. So let's close that. So next I'm going to show you PC Gamer reading a magazine on this. And as you can see, the pictures, the colors, as you can see, they're kind of weird, because yes, it's an e-ink screen, and yes, it has color, but the number of colors are still not that many. I don't think there's 65,000 colors, probably something like 256. So that's why some of the colors look a bit strange over here. Text though looks very readable because of how big it is. So we're going to go to the next page, and let's zoom in over here. So as you can see, here, let's go down over here. This is obviously supposed to be some sort of tomb or crypt, and you can kind of see that the everything's kind of washed out over here, which is something that I kind of did expect, but otherwise still quite happy with the size of it, because I've always wanted to read magazines. I wanted to read magazines on this, but it was way too small. But right now, this is a very good size. I'm just going to play this YouTube video. I play this a lot in my other videos, but you can see that frame rate's not very good. It's 15 frames per second approximately, and the colors are no good, obviously, compared to an LCD screen. So I really wouldn't use this for watching video, but if you wanted to, you can see it's kind of laggy as well. Laggy is not the right word, it's just low frame rate, so then it looks really juddery and stuttery. But that's what you're going to get with an e-ink screen, so nothing unexpected or out of the ordinary here. Now the last thing I want to show you is going to be the notes. Because it's so big, this is actually very, very good for notes. So I'm just going to open this. This was pre-created, and that's some very nice writing, actually. I don't know if I can, yeah, see, I can't really replicate that because my Chinese is really bad. These two, and this. Maybe I'll try this one. Ugly. Or what else? Maybe that one over there. That actually means to draw. oops, I forgot these two over here. So I'm actually quite pleased because first of all, there is palm rejection, so that's good. Second of all, the pen, it's quite responsive. It's good for taking notes. I seriously doubt there's a Wacom layer in here or something of that caliber, because it just doesn't seem like there is one over here. So I would be very surprised if there is one. That being said, I think it's perfectly good, perfectly well suited for note taking. So if you are definitely someone who is going to school and you want to take notes, this is something that I would highly recommend. Obviously wait for my full review, but I would say that if you want to take notes, it's very good. Let's try something else. Let's say I don't know, integrals. I forget integral of x squared equals, you know what, I forget integrals. I did those a long time ago. But let's say x squared plus ab plus c squared. Actually, you know what? That's too many variables. I forgot all my school stuff. Let's say hello world. So overall, I very much like this aspect because it's so big and the pen here is actually pretty decent. So I will test this more and let all of you know my thoughts. But for now, that is all I had for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for my full review video of the Bigme Inknote Color X, and I'll see you guys in the next time.